Goodbye. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the ones I needed. Vengeance. But where's the Batman one? I could have sworn they would have had it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, this was one of the ones that I wanted to grab. No features, really? That's okay. Great movie anyway. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's weird. I could ask somebody, but I don't think they would have it. I could look over here, but I also don't think they'd have it over here. Would it be over here? I mean, they have part 2, which is weird. I don't know. I'll have to look around, but perfect. Perfect. Target. Hello. First off, I want to say that I am way behind on uploading things. I have a collection update for August that I filmed 3 or 4 weeks ago that's just been sitting on my phone. Why I have not uploaded it yet is beyond me. Keep forgetting about it. This week, I did not film much footage of me going inside the stores. Not because I had to get anything out of the back or anything. No, as a matter of fact, the titles that I was looking for, they were all out. I had to go to 3 different stores to get all 3 of them. I had to go to Best Buy for one, Walmart for one, and Target for one. So figure out that logic. But excuse me. Last couple days, I was stressed out. Friday, I took the day off of work. First of all, before I start the story, I want to reiterate that everything is okay. Everything is fixed. It was car trouble. Friday, I took the day off of work because they decided to release like 80,000 movies last weekend, and I needed to catch up on them. So I took the day off also because I was going to go to a concert after work. I was going to go see Tenacious D. So the movies end. I get in my car. I go on the highway, and I'm about 30 seconds, because it's a 45-minute drive on the highway. I'm about 30 seconds of being on the highway, and then my car just kind of jumps a little bit. And I hear a little bit of a noise, like, and I'm like, wait, what? And I look, check engine light flashes on. And I'm like, okay. And then as I'm trying to accelerate, the car starts shaking. So I said, okay, I got to pull over, find out what's going on. I checked under the hood. There was nothing. So I'm like, all right. In my head, I'm like, maybe it was just a bad reading. Get in the car, start the engine. Excuse me. Same thing happens. So I'm like, okay, I am not going to go to the concert now. I now have to pull over to AutoZone and have them do an e-check, like a check engine test. God bless America. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. So they checked the engine, and they said it was a random misfire, meaning that nothing, like, it wasn't that I wasn't upkeeping on the car, because I keep up with that car pretty well. It was just a random misfire. And they said your most likely solution is you have to replace the it's something called a crankshaft position sensor. And they sold me the part. They're like, the part's like $15, $15, $20. I'm like, oh, sweet, give me the part. So I called my uncle, because my uncle was a mechanic at one point, and he is the one that I go to for all of my car issues, and like, he can fix it. If on the off chance that he can't fix it, I have to take it to a shop. This was one of those rare times where he is like, I can't fix it. But he always says, I will never send you someplace I don't trust. 2 months ago, when he replaced my brakes, he got in the car, all of a sudden the engine started and the muffler was like loud. And he goes, there's this muffler place. Fair pricing, cheap pricing, but they're really good materials, and they do really fast work. Sure enough, a week later, I take my car out to Mufflers for Less. Half hour later, I'm out of there. My car is sounding pitch perfect. I have not had a problem since. So I went out to this one place. First of all, I went to this other place because the one place that he recommended, the price was just a little too high. So I'm like, okay, they're charging $180 over here, but over here they're charging $145. So I get in my car and I'm like, okay. Yesterday, the appointment was supposed to be for today. But I had to take it, I dropped it, I was going to drop it off yesterday. I was like, hey, my engine's kind of stalling a little bit more. Because that's what was really weirding me out, was that the following day, I went to go get another e-check because the people at AutoZone didn't give me my paper, and the check engine light's off. So I'm like, okay. And that happened right after they did the second e-check and gave me my paper. I was like, maybe I don't have to do anything. Foolish. Because it was intermittent throughout the next couple of days. It would come on, it would come off, it would come on, it would come off. So I took it to that place, and they're like, all right, it's going to be a 4-hour job. I said, all right, that's fine. I can just head back to work, which is like a mile down the road, and then I'll come back afterward. He goes, I said, it's going to be $145, right? He goes, no. I said, well, that's what you said on the phone. He goes, I looked up the wrong part. It's actually $590. I said, how the hell do we have a 300% price increase from $145 to nearly $600? That makes no sense. I told him, absolutely not. That is not happening, especially when I have the part ready. So I went to the other place. I called them. I said, can you take me first thing in the morning? He goes, absolutely, we can. So I told my boss, she goes, go ahead. That's more than okay. Because she realizes, like, if I don't have a car, I can't come to work. So I took it there, and the entire time I'm sitting there, I'm so jittery. Like, I'm just a ball of anxiety. Like they said, it'll be about an hour and a half. And the most we'll charge you is probably around $180. I said, okay. So I'm sitting there, and nobody's coming out and saying anything. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, they're finding things in there that they want to do and all that. Finally, after an hour and a half, the one guy goes, okay, come on up. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He goes, nothing, we're done. I said, oh, okay. He goes, it's $180, paid it. Here's your car. I've been driving the car all day. Car's been great. I took it on the highway, not super long and not super high. I did like 65, 70, just to test, because I have a film premiere this Saturday that I have to go out to. I want to make sure that it's okay. Seems like it's returning to normal. It looks like they did their job. They did it properly. Awesome. That was stressing me out so badly. It really was. I couldn't even focus on the titles that came out. I was like, I just want this to be done and over with. And now it is. My anxious little stupid heart can rest. So here's what I ended up picking up. Sorry for the like weird story, but I'm telling you, it is what it is. It's really weird. Anyway, up first, we have the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Batman the Long Halloween, the deluxe edition. I'm actually glad that this came out because I was thinking about picking up these movies when they came out last year when they released them in parts. Glad I didn't because I was even wondering, I was like, are they going to do a release where it's just both of them together? And they did. This is 2 hours and 48 minutes, which is the second longest Batman movie of the year. But I'm really looking forward to watching this. A nearly 3-hour Batman Halloween movie? Definitely. So yes, cannot wait to watch this. This looks really, really good. This is the only one of the three that I have seen. I saw this in theaters, really, really enjoyed it. This is the Blu-ray Digital Code Combo Pack of Vengeance. A really great movie. It could have been one of the best movies of the year, but I really didn't care for the ending. Without spoiling anything, a character in this movie kind of takes this complete 180, and I just felt like it didn't gel with the rest of the movie. But still, this is a really, really good movie. All about this guy. He goes out to this, he's like a, what is he, a podcaster or a writer? Yes, a journalist and a podcaster. Sorry, like I said, my brain's a little scrambled. He goes out to this small town in Texas for this funeral for this person who he dated for like a couple weeks, but wasn't really that heavily romantically involved in. But his family, their family thinks that he was. But their family also thinks it wasn't an overdose. It could have been murder. And he's there to kind of make a true crime podcast about that. And this is really, really good. I even said in Best Buy when I flipped it over, there are no features on this, really. But yeah, still, really good movie. Highly recommend this one. And then, Bruce, we have the Blu-ray of Wrong Place. This is with him and Ashley Greene. Is Texas Battle in this as well? Yes, he is. Stacey Danger is in this. Awesome. That sounds like a porn name. Now, a couple of people have said that this cover looks familiar, and I know the exact reason why it does. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Last year, he did a movie with a company, with the same company from Vertical Entertainment, called Out of Death. That's why they look similar. It seems like they're using the same like color schemes and everything. They are definitely using the same font, the same yellow lettering. That's why they look familiar. Also because it has from the producers of The Irishman and Lone Survivor on it. This one is on the front. This one is on the back. So that's why they look familiar. Me being a nerd and me watching all of Bruce's films, I can tell you exactly. I can solve that issue, that mystery for you guys. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am going to place an order this weekend for Cursed Film Season 2. That is in my Amazon cart. I cannot wait to get my hands on that and watch that. That is one of the best series ever. Also in my cart, just so I can have free shipping and because I need it for the collection, is the newest Sniper movie. This is the 9th one that they did. So, yeah. But yes, these are the titles that I've seen. Have any of you seen The Long Halloween, this version, or Wrong Place? If you have, let me know. And have you guys seen Vengeance? Did you like it like I did? Did you not? Let me know. I'm going to go to bed. I had a wild week. Thank you guys. I will see you all next week. Next week is what? It's The Munsters, Thor, and Bulletproof. I know exactly what next week is. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.